Over the last several years, we've tested and recommended more than 100 Chrome extensions that can be used with Chrome and other Chromium-based browsers. After the release of our supersized, free software and useful websites videos, many of you suggested that we do the same for Chrome extensions. So coming up in this compilation, I'll show you more than 50 Chrome extensions in alphabetical order that we think are the most useful. Let's get started. Awesome Screen Recorder and Screenshot is great for browsers like Chrome that lack a proper screenshot tool with the ability to record both audio and video within the browser. To take a screenshot of any web page, click their icon to the right of the address bar. Make sure the Capture tab is selected. You have three choices: visible part, full page, and selected area. Make your selection. I'll go with visible part. They do have a Pro version available with additional features. For free, you can crop your image, there's a pen tool to mark it up, a highlighter, and others. To the right, there's a button to copy it to your clipboard and paste it wherever you want it. And when you click on Done, you also have the option to save it to your computer as an image or a PDF, print it out, or share it with others. In addition, if you plan to record your screen, after selecting their icon, select the Record tab. Choose whether you want to save your video to the cloud or locally to your computer. If you plan to use a microphone or camera, you'll need to grant access, and then choose your max resolution. The max for free is HD 720p, and you'll be limited up to 5 minutes per video. And when you're done with that, click Start Recording. Black Menu for Google makes it easier to access Google services when you're not on a Google-owned site. On any website, just select the Black Menu icon from the upper right-hand corner. You'll see some of the more popular services here in the Black Menu. When you select any of them, they appear in the left pane of the extension. To open in a full page, select the expand icon. I'll reopen Black Menu again. You can change the order of this list. Just simply left click and you can drag it up or down inside of the list. To add more services to the main list, scroll down and select Add. Now you'll see the full list of Google services. To add them to the main list, left click and drag to the right. To remove any service from the main list, select one and move it to the left. If you live in the world of Google and use a lot of their services, this is a must-have extension for you. Next up is Block Site, which automatically blocks websites that you choose. I'll show you how it works. If you're on a website that you want to block, copy the URL from the address bar, then select the Block Site icon and select Options. Then just paste the address of that website where it says Type Site to Block. Then select Add Page. Now it will show up in your list of blocked sites. Once you've blocked a website and try to go back to it, you'll get this page instead. With this message, this page was blocked by Chrome extension. Other options include Adult Control, which will block all websites that are adult related. And below that, you can add a custom list of blocked words. First, I'll turn the filter on, and then add a word. I'll add the word Kardashian, and then select Add Word. To be on the safe side, I'll add the word Jenner, and then select Add Word again. And this is an easy way of adding a Kardashian filter to the Chrome browser. Now, all websites that include those blocked words will no longer open. If you select Protection, you can create a password for the blocked site extension, and Settings has a ton of options that you can change. If you don't want certain sites to appear in your browser, Block Site is a must-have extension. For those times you need to take a short break, playing a game can be useful to help free your mind. With more than 1 million users, Voxel Rebound is a classic jumping game created by two brothers. To launch the game, click on the Voxel Rebound icon. You have the choice to turn the audio on or off, enable full screen, or to enable a more intense fast mode. I'd recommend enabling full screen, otherwise you'll be playing in this tiny box. Next, click play. There are 50 levels to complete. The goal is to jump your box to the end of each level. Left-clicking your mouse makes the box jump. It's more difficult than it sounds. Here's an example. I'll go back to level 1 and click the forward button here at the bottom to start. Hitting any box with an exclamation point will give you helpful tips. Click Continue. as you advance through the game, it gets more difficult. ChatSonic is like most extensions utilizing ChatGPT, with one major exception. Instead of being limited to 2021 information, it integrates with Google Search to create content with the latest information. ChatSonic is specialized in the writing of a blog or social media posts and emails. I'm going to write an email to ask Elon Musk to hire me as the new CEO at X Corp. To begin, click on the ChatSonic icon. You can change the tone if you want. I'll leave it on professional. Then click on Write. Then when it's done, just update the information. For example, here, your name, and anything else that needs updated. This will be a quick one that's useful for you students or writers out there. Cite This For Me makes it easy to create properly formatted website citations for the different styles, including APA, MLA, Chicago, and Harvard. To get the citation for an article that you'll be referencing, just click on the Cite For Me icon. Select your citation style. I'll go with APA here. Then just copy the citation for the article and paste it wherever you need it. Colorzilla is an advanced eyedropper for digital design work. It will get you a color reading from any point in your browser. When you see a color on a web page that you want to use in a project, just select the Colorzilla icon. At the top, select Page Color Picker Active. Your cursor will change to a plus, and just hover it over the color that you want, and then left click. I'll go with this orange color here. Now that color will be saved to your clipboard, where you can paste it into another program. To view the history of colors that you have picked, select the Colorzilla icon, then click on Picked Color History. Now you'll see all the colors that you have previously selected. Compose AI is a fantastic extension I mentioned in an earlier video. It's great for those times when you write emails, create documents, or anywhere else you write on the internet within your browser. Not only does it check for grammar issues, it will also autocomplete sentences where you type, generating text using AI, give you new ways to say something, and can draft entire emails from just a few words. Next up is CRX Mouse. If you're someone that prefers to use your mouse while in your browser instead of your keyboard, you'll love this one. It can help to boost productivity, letting you use mouse gestures for simple tasks. Here's a few examples. You can do this anywhere on the page. Most of the built-in gestures begin with holding down the right button on your mouse. To go back a page, hold the right button and drag left. To go forward a page, hold down the right button and drag right. To close the current tab, hold down the right button, drag down, and then drag right. This won't work on Chrome's built-in web pages, for example here on the Chrome Web Store, but will work just about anywhere else. To see additional gestures, click the CRX mouse icon in the upper right. Here you'll see a list of the most popular gestures you can do. Custom Cursor for Chrome is a fun little extension that allows you to customize the cursor that you use while browsing in Chrome. It's quite popular, but will only be useful for those of you that have been asking me for a way to change your cursor. Here in the upper right, click the Custom Cursor icon. They have many available for you to choose from. I'll go with the Neo Matrix cursor here at the bottom. To change back, go back to the icon and select Default Cursor. Here at the bottom of this window, you have the option to upload your own creation, and clicking on More Cursors will take you to the Custom Cursor site, where they have a massive collection for you to choose from. Dark Reader is an awesome open source extension that enables a dark theme, inverting the colors on the websites you visit, making them easier to read, especially at night. While some browsers and websites do have a built-in dark mode, nothing tops using this extension. For example, when you're on a website with a lot of white space, selecting the Dark Reader icon gives you the option to turn it on or off for each individual site. Let's turn it on. As you can see with the bright colors inverted, it's easier to look at without blinding your eyes. If you need more control, there are filters below to switch the mode. Their light mode will be less bright than the typical website with Dark Reader turned off. Let's switch it back to dark. You can also adjust the brightness, contrast, sepia, and grayscale. Dark Reader, like most in this video, is free. If you end up liking this extension, there's a handy donate button here to contribute to the developer. In other videos, I've mentioned Bitwarden as being a great password manager alternative to LastPass. Dashlane is also a fantastic password manager I recommend for those of you looking for an alternative to LastPass with their multiple issues over the past few years. Dashlane is easy to set up and use. Their icon sits to the right of the address bar. I've created an alternate Dashlane account just for this video. The primary tab you'll use is All Items. This is where all your accounts are listed. To the far right is Generator, where you can copy strong passwords for your accounts. And you can change the length of the passwords with the slider here. Let's go back to All Items. You can also think of it as a bookmark manager for all the sites that you log into. Clicking on one of your accounts will take you to their website. Selecting Login will automatically log you into that site. If you're looking for an alternative for LastPass or have never used a password manager before, Dashlane is a great one to check out. If you're familiar with the DuckDuckGo search engine that doesn't track your activity, their Privacy Essentials extension is also quite useful. It blocks trackers that follow you online, keeping your personal information from being exposed when visiting websites, and will change your browser's default search engine to DuckDuckGo. On any website, when you click the Privacy Essentials icon, you'll see a privacy grade for that site. With the enhancements forced by this extension, the site's grade has been upgraded from a C+ to a B. Below that, it'll show you if the connection is encrypted and the number of trackers being blocked. Yes, even this company that touts privacy in their marketing is tracking you. I know it's shocking, isn't it? And if you're feeling adventurous living the crazy life, you can even turn off protection for individual sites. You may have heard that having too many extensions enabled can slow down your browser. This is especially true if you have a computer with low system specs. Extensity makes it quicker and easier to enable the extensions you need and to disable the ones you don't need at that moment. To enable or disable any extension, select the Extensity icon. This will list all the extensions you have installed. You'll notice that those that are not enabled are grayed out. To disable any extension, simply click on one that's active. And to enable any extension that is disabled, click on it to activate it. If you have a lot of extensions installed, Extensity is a must-have that will save you a lot of time. Amazon has a major problem with fake reviews on products sold on their website. FakeSpot analyzes the reviews on items to help protect you from fake reviews and bad sellers, so you're more informed prior to purchasing any product. On any product page on Amazon, to the right of the description, you'll see a FakeSpot reviews analysis. According to this, using the A to F grading scale, the reviews for this product get an F grade. To find out why, click Analyze Reviews. This will open in a new tab with additional information. Let's scroll down. In the Overview section, it says, our engine has profiled the reviewer patterns and has determined that there's high deception involved. While FakeSpot is not perfect, it just might help you to not buy a terrible product from Amazon ever again. Fonts Ninja is great for creators to identify fonts from any website. This extension can be very helpful to discover new fonts that you might not be aware of for a future project to make it stand out. Clicking on their icon will show you the fonts used on that page. There's only one being used here. It's Proxima Nova. Moving your cursor over any word will show you the pixel sizes and CSS properties. Clicking on Info will give you additional information. In the pop-up here at the top, there are tools to play around with the font. Over here on the left, if the font were free, you would have a button that says, download this font. Otherwise, if the font is not free, like in this example, you'll have a button that says, buy this font. The Google Scholar button is just a quick shortcut to do a Google Scholar search for journals or articles that can help you in school. To do a search, select the Google Scholar icon. I'll do a search for augmented reality. Just select one of the articles, or select related articles. Here you'll have the option to view one of the articles, save, see how many have cited this article, view related articles, or view different versions of the same article. What is cool is the citation link. When selected, it will give you multiple styles of citation including MLA, APA, and others. If you are still in school and paying a service for articles or citations, the Google Scholar button for you is a must-have extension. We all know that Google Translate is very useful for translating to and from different languages. The addition of the Chrome extension makes this service even more convenient and useful. When you go to a website that's not in your native language, you can select the text that you want translated, then right-click, and select Google Translate. If you want an entire page translated, just select the Google Translate toolbar button, then select Translate this page. You'll notice that the entire page is now translated to your language. Grammarly is a fantastic extension that will help to eliminate spelling and other writing errors. It's better than just using those built into other services, and can be used on most sites where you write on the web, including Google Docs, Gmail, Twitter, and Facebook. It's so easy to use, a caveman could use it. Just look for the errors underlined in red, then hover your cursor over those errors to see the suggested fixes to correct those issues. Click the corrected text in green to fix the problem. Homey is one of many extensions available that will let you change the look of your start page. It includes live wallpapers, a Bookmarks Manager, and widgets for the weather, personal notes, and other stuff that can be customized to increase your productivity. As you can see, it's uncluttered with the live wallpaper in the background that changes each day. Along the left is the time, date, weather, and an inspirational quote. At the top is the search bar of your choosing, with your bookmarks below that. Honey is a popular money-saving shopping extension many of you have heard of. Having it installed, it makes it quick and easy to find coupons and deals on more than 30,000 websites. If there's a deal or coupon available, Honey will have a pop-out on the right side of the page. In this example, hovering my cursor over it in potential savings says there's 11 coupons. It shows the price trend over time, and let's scroll down. It also shows that it found a lower price. Let's click Compare Prices at 7 stores. According to this, it's quite a bit less expensive at Walmart, which is useful information to know. Hunter is a useful extension that lets you find out who to contact at a company when you visit their website with just one click. If available, you can find out their name, email address, job title, social networks, and phone number. On just about any website to get the contact information, click the Hunter icon in the upper right. To find a specific department, click the 3-dot button. If you've ever wanted to find and download all images on any web page, Imagi is the extension for you. It's simple to use with filters to narrow down your selection and allows for bulk downloading of all images at once. To see all the images available on a web page, click the Imagi icon. There's quite a few available. It says that there are more than 841 images. Selecting the filter icon here on the right lets you narrow down your search by width and height by adjusting the sliders. To bulk download every single image listed, click Select All. Or to download an image individually, click the Download button for that image. If you're someone that reads a lot on the internet, Just Read is a must-have for browsers that don't have a proper reading mode. It eliminates junk like ads, pop-ups, and other distractions to give you a more enjoyable reading experience. On this website, you can see there's a lot going on here that might distract you. To just read the article and see nothing else, click the Just Read icon here in the upper right. There are some handy tools here for you to use. Here in the upper right, selecting Start and Deletion mode lets you easily remove any content on the page by left-clicking on it. To the right of that, you can change your theme and edit the font size. Let's switch this to a dark mode. That looks quite a bit better. Keepa is a useful extension we mentioned recently in another one of our videos. If you shop on Amazon, it lets you take a look at the price history charts to make sure that you're getting the best deal. And it also lets you set up alerts to notify you if the price ever drops. Once Keepa is installed, when on a product page on Amazon, scroll down below the description to see the price history chart. In this example for this TV, the price has bounced around quite a bit. At its peak, the price is around $2,700, and at its low right now, it's selling for around $2,200. You can add or remove filters to the graph here on the right by clicking on them. If you'd like to get alerts from Keepa if or when the price drops, select the Track Product tab to the right of Price History. then enter in the desired price in one of the fields, or after clicking the field, select the price showing the discount in the window that you want. Let's go with 10%. Click outside the window to close it. Click the drop down to select how long you want this item to be tracked. Let's go with 6 months. Then after that, click on Start Tracking. Up next is Keyword Surfer. If you run a business, you know that subscribing to SEO tools can be expensive. This free extension, with excellent reviews, allows you to generate keyword ideas and see the search volumes and the search results on Google. Here's an example. Do a search in Google. Let's go with electric bikes. Under 1,000. After doing your search, you'll see keyword ideas here on the right. You can select keywords individually or all of them to add to your collection. If you do business in another country and want to see the best keywords for that country, you can change it here in the upper right. For those of you that keep asking for an easy-to-use screen recorder, the Loom video recorder couldn't be any easier to use. It can record your screen and webcam at the same time with just one click. I'll skip the mini tutorial for this one. If you want to try out Loom, they do provide a tutorial on how to use it right here on the extensions page. Here's one that's been gaining in popularity lately. Merlin gives free access to the GPT-4 model by OpenAI with a ton of features, including a YouTube and blog summarizer, AI writer for email and social media. You can chat with any PDF or doc file, and so much more. Here's one use case of Merlin. To summarize any YouTube video, click on Summarize this video. This might come in handy for those occasions that you don't have the time or patience to sit through a video. Also, selecting Let's Chat here at the bottom allows you to ask questions here in the box about content within that video. While you might expect Midnight Lizard to be some creepy dude that hangs out at your local drinking hole or your nickname for your little friend, it's not. It's actually the best extension for creating highly customizable color themes with several dark themes included that can help to reduce eye strain. When you click the Midnight Lizard icon, it will give you an introduction to show you how to use it. There's a toggle in the upper right to enable or disable the extension on all websites. To disable or enable the extension on the site you're currently on, select the site to the left. Let's head over to the right pane. There's now more than a dozen preset color themes for you to choose from. Selecting any of the ones listed will give you a preview in this window. If you're satisfied with the way it looks, click Apply to assign the color scheme to the current website. There's also a ton of settings that you can change by selecting any of the tabs in the left pane. Nimbus Capture is an excellent extension that lets you take a screenshot of any part of your screen, and it also includes a screen recorder to record video from your screen and webcam. First, I'll show you how to take a screenshot, and then show you how to record video. To take a screenshot, click the Nimbus Capture icon in the toolbar. To capture your screen, you have 8 choices, including the entire page, selected area, visible part of the page, and others. Let's take a screenshot of the entire page. Your screenshot will open in a new tab with a toolbar at the top with several tools to edit your image. When you're done marking it up, click on Done. You have options to save it to Nimbus, Google Drive, Dropbox, Slack, or save it to your computer. To record your screen, once again, click the icon for Nimbus Capture and select Record Video. You have the option to enable your microphone and webcam, along with other choices. In the section What do you want to record, lets you choose your desktop, webcam only, or the current tab. I'll go with Tab and click Start Record. You'll know it's recording with the red dot on the Nimbus icon. While recording, when you click the icon, you have the option to pause or stop recording. So I'll stop it right now. You'll see the familiar save options, along with a video editor that lets you crop and trim, along with a video converter to convert your video to an MP4 or GIF file. This is a great extension if you prefer to work in an environment with ambient noise. Noisely provides that ambient noise, which they claim can promote focus and mental clarity. I live in an area with a lot of construction work going on, and it also helps to block out those noises. Now I'll show you how it works. Select the extension. If you're signed in, you can save your favorite mixes. Currently, I only have Thunderstorm. Select Add Combo, To create your own mix, it redirects to its website. The master volume slider is in the upper right-hand corner, and then you just select the sounds that you want in your mix. So I'll select rain right here, and I'll throw in a train. When done, select save, and then name it. Now when you go back to your extension, it'll automatically show up in your list. So when you need some ambient noise, just select your mix from the extension. OctoShop is a useful extension that can help to save you money by showing you other retailers with the same item that may have a lower price. And if the item's out of stock, we'll notify you when it's back in stock. I'll quickly show you how to use it. When you click the OctoShop icon, it will show you their supported stores. You'll see most of the popular stores listed, including Walmart, Amazon, Target, Best Buy, and many others. First, select the store you want to shop at. I'll go with Walmart. Do a search for the product you're looking for. I'll go with the Xbox Series X. Scroll down here a bit, and there it is. At this retailer, this item is out of stock. To compare pricing for an in-stock item, or to set up a notification for when that item comes back in stock, here on the right, click the OctoShop button. If a supported retailer had that item in stock for a lower price, you would click View Item to be sent to the product page for that retailer. Or to set up an alert for when that product comes back in stock, toggle the switch next to Notify when in stock. Check frequency determines how often it checks to see if that item's in stock. I'll leave it on Ultra. To avoid scalper pricing notifications, you have the option to put a price in here to only notify you under a certain price. And you can change the notification sound. Change this one to cash register, and click Test to try it out. And you can check the box next to priority tracking, but this is only available if you refer a friend. Click on Track when you're done. You can set up in-stock notifications for as many stores as you want. The purpose of this extension is to reduce tab clutter. They also claim one tab can save up to 95% memory because you'll have a reduced number of tabs open in Chrome. Let me open a bunch of tabs to demonstrate. So I'll just right-click on the bookmarks bar and select Open All 7. Now with these open, I'll select the one tab icon in the upper right corner. It's now moved everything into one tab with everything in a single list. You can open each tab individually as you need them, just by selecting them in the list. You also have the option to restore all, which will reopen every tab in your list. Selecting Delete All will delete all your tabs. You can share as a web page, and if you select more, you can name, lock, or star this tab group. If you need to get more organized when working with several tabs, check out One Tab. Next up is Print Friendly. This useful extension saves you on paper and ink by removing ads and other web junk you don't need whenever you print a web page. Here's how it works. When you're on a page that you want to print, select the Print Friendly and PDF icon in the upper right. You'll notice the ads, navigation, and most of the junk on that page has been removed. You can also remove any images simply by clicking on them. You can also remove any text by clicking on the garbage can icon on any highlighted text that you don't need. Here at the top, you have the options to print, save as a PDF, email, reduce or increase the text size, and the size of the images on that page. If you're using a blocking extension like uBlock Origin, Privacy Badger is a good companion extension to run along with it. Created by the folks at the nonprofit Electronic Frontier Foundation, it automatically blocks trackers based on their behavior. To find out what is being blocked on a web page, select the Privacy Badger icon to the right of the address bar. According to this, it is blocking 13 potential trackers automatically. For each domain listed, if the slider is to the left in red, it's blocking that domain entirely. If it's in the middle in yellow, it's only blocking cookies. And if the slider were to the right in green, it's allowing everything from that domain. There should be no need for you to change any of these. If you do, it may cause some websites to not load properly. Quillbot is one that I mentioned recently in our Useful Website series. In addition to going to their website, it also has a Chrome extension that helps to edit, rewrite, and change the tone of your writing to improve clarity and become a more efficient writer. If you've ever used Grammarly, it does share some similarities. Anywhere you write on the web, be it social media, email, Google Docs, etc., it will check for grammar and spelling errors, and also help to paraphrase what you've written. Any issues will be underlined in red. The word checker is spelled incorrectly. You just need to click to fix it. In addition, below, it'll show you the number of issues found. Clicking on the number, you can fix all the issues at one time. SciSpace Copilot is great for those times you have to read scientific literature like a research paper, technical blog post, or report. It can help you to better understand acronyms, jargon, and complex paragraphs. Here's a quick example. To open SciSpace Copilot, click its icon here in the upper right. To get an explanation of any words, jargon, or acronyms, highlight it and select Explain Text. And it'll show up here on the right. And below, you can ask a follow-up question, copy the text, or share it with others. Next up is Session Buddy, which is a session manager and bookmark manager. Many people use it to organize saved tabs by topic. To open Session Buddy, you'll see the icon in the upper right-hand corner. Select it. I primarily use it for saving similar websites to groups, which they call saved sessions. For example, I have a saved session called PC Build, which currently has 4 sites related to building a PC. Now I'll show you how to create a new saved session. Let's go back to the current session, and you'll see here I have 4 sites that are currently open. Right-click where it says Current Window, then select Save. Now it's going to ask to name your current group. I'll just name it Tech Shopping. When done, select OK. Now you'll see under the heading for saved sessions, I have a new listing called Tech Shopping, which has those 4 sites I just saved, which I can refer to later on. Shortcuts for Google allows you to access one of the many services offered by Google, even if you're not on a Google website. To use, select the icon to display the pop-up. You will now see several shortcuts listed. To add or remove the shortcuts that are listed, select Settings. Now you can go through the list of services and drag them from the left pane to the right to add them. I'll add Photos, Play Music, and Docs. To remove services from the pop-up, just drag services from the right pane to the left. I'll remove Wallet and Shopping. Now I'll just close this tab and reopen the extension. And you'll see it's been updated with those are removed and added. Smooth Scroll. This is a simple extension. As the name says, it makes the scrolling experience more smooth while using Chrome. To change the settings, select the Smooth Scroll icon, then select Options. When you first install this extension, it'll be on the default settings. I find the Opera profile to work the best for me, but depending on your monitor size and other factors, you may find other settings that work better for you. Speedtest is a well-known website to test your internet performance. Instead of going directly to the site, their extension lets you quickly check your ping, along with your download and upload speeds, to ensure that you're getting the performance that you're paying for. To use it, go to the toolbar and select the Speedtest icon. Then click on Go. It'll first check your ping, followed by the download and upload speeds. If you're looking to give the websites you visit frequently a brand new look, Stylish may be just for you. This is an open source extension that can apply user-created style sheets to a website to customize and personalize the appearance of a page. This extension is easy to use too. I'll demonstrate here on the YouTube site. On any website that has supported stylish themes, the icon will be colorized. Otherwise, it'll be grayed out. So select the icon, and you can scroll through the themes for this site. If you don't like any of these, you can select Find More Styles for this site, which will open a new tab with more to choose from. You can install from here after selecting View Details, and then Install Style. I'm going back to the YouTube homepage to install directly from the extension. So I'll go back, select the icon, and I'll select Black YouTube. And as you can see, it instantly changed. And you can do this with multiple sites. So check out Stylish if you want to give your favorite websites a brand new look. This one is for advanced users. TamperMonkey, with more than 10 million users, is a popular Userscript manager that can add features to your favorite websites to make them better. To use TamperMonkey, select the icon. If you're new to TamperMonkey, select Find New Scripts. This will open up a new web page. Of all the sites listed here, I recommend Greasy Fork. On their homepage, it'll show you how to use and install Userscripts from this site. Just follow the directions. A popular use of scripts is being able to add a download button for your favorite sites. Just be careful when installing scripts and only install from trusted sources. In other words, use at your own risk. The Camelizer is a must-have extension if you shop on Amazon. It's from the folks at Camel, who've been featured in our Useful Website series. This extension shows historical pricing data to help you determine if you're getting a good price. When you're on a product page on Amazon, click the Camelizer icon here in the upper right. It'll show you a graph of that product's price history since landing on Amazon. In this example, at its peak, it was selling for around $430, and now it's around $160. So based on that information, it looks to be a good deal. You can change the time frame of the graph from 1 month all the way up to all time. When doing a reverse image search, TinEye makes it easy to find out where an image came from, other websites using that same image, or find higher resolution versions. Google does offer an image search, but I find TinEye's to be superior. Once the extension is installed, just right-click on any image and select Search Image on TinEye. This will open up a new tab. The default is Best Match. From the drop-down menu, Biggest Image is useful for finding higher resolution photos, and Oldest is the best for tracking down the original source. Also listed are the file name, along with links to web pages where that photo can be found. Turn off the lights. This extension is very useful when watching videos online to give your browser a home theater look. The atmospheric lighting helps your eyes to focus directly on the video with less distractions. While you're watching the video, just click on the extension to automatically dim the lights. There are also several options for the Turn Off the Lights add-on, so you can customize it to suit your needs. uBlock Origin is the absolute best blocker you can get. Here's why. It's open source, low on system resources, and just does a great job of blocking ads, trackers, and malware sites. Also, uBlock Origin does not support the AdBlock Plus acceptable ads manifesto, which allows certain ads to slip through without being blocked. When you click the uBlock Origin icon, the power button lets you enable or disable the extension for the current site you're on. The site is worth supporting, so in this example, I'll disable the extension. You'll need to reload the page for the changes to take effect. Volume Master is a must-have extension for those times you can't hear the audio even when you have the volume turned up to 100. It works on any site playing audio and can boost the volume up to 600%. Once again, I'll keep this paused and muted. To use Volume Master to boost the volume, click their icon in the toolbar, and while the audio is playing, move the slider to the right. Just be careful not to blow your speakers. Wappalizer is an extension that helps to identify the technologies a particular website is built with. It's useful for developers to uncover more than 1,000 technologies in dozens of categories. On any site, click the Wappalizer icon. For example, on this popular site, it shows the advertising platforms used, analytics, the JavaScript libraries and frameworks, and a whole lot more. If you want to find out more about a platform and who else is using it, click on it. For this example, let's go with Bootstrap. In the new tab that opens, it'll give you a description of the platform, along with additional information, including the top sites using it. Wayback Machine. This extension shows you what a website used to look like in the past, even if that site no longer exists. I'll use YouTube as an example. When you select the Wayback Machine icon, you have the choice to save that page now, view a recent version of that page. First version will let you view the oldest archived page of that website, along with buttons to gather more information about that site and social media sharing options. I'll select first version to see what YouTube looked like when it started. Most people might be surprised to learn that YouTube was a dating site in its earlier days. Using the timeline here at the top, you can jump to another archived page for that site. Let's take a look at June of 2010. As you can see, YouTube has changed quite a bit over the years. Even with billions of web pages stored, the Wayback Machine doesn't have every web page ever created, but it's a cool extension to discover what your favorite websites used to look like. Web of Trust. This is a crowdsourced extension that rates websites with color-coded symbols based on a site's reputation and trustworthiness. This is great to protect yourself from dangerous sites that may have malware, phishing, or scams. Now I'll show you how it works when you do a search. So let's do a search for free screensavers. Now you'll see the color-coded symbols to the right of the links. Green is good, yellow lets you know to be cautious, and red is bad based on the experience of other users. By the way, just because a site has a green symbol does not always mean that that site is good. It may have just not had enough user feedback yet to give it a proper rating. To learn more about a particular site's reputation, just hover your mouse over the symbol and select Click to View Details. It will now open a new page with more information about that site, along with reviews from other users. There may be times when you're curious about the font being used on a web page. You may even find yourself wanting to use that font on a project you're working on. What font makes it super easy to find this out? On any web page, select the What Font icon, and then hover your mouse over any text. It says this text is Benton Sans. If you left-click on the text, you get more details. It says this is Benton Sans Bold with a size of 19 pixels and a line height of 22 pixels. It even shows the color number of the text. What Font is an excellent extension for finding out the font on a web page. If you've ever used Wikipedia, then you already know that it doesn't have the best looking interface, and it can sometimes be difficult to find the information that you're looking for. WikiWand, the award-winning extension, optimizes Wikipedia's content to give you an improved reading experience. As you can see, it has a cleaner layout, and the fixed table of contents on the left makes it easier to navigate the page. If you select the settings icon in the upper right, there's even a setting to switch it to dark mode. Once you have the WikiWand extension installed, there's nothing more that you need to do. When going to any Wikipedia page, it will automatically show you the WikiWand layout. WiseOne is a new AI-powered tool more focused on enhancing your experience when reading and browsing online to help improve productivity and expand your knowledge. There's a couple ways to use it. After doing a search on Google or Bing, you'll see the WiseOne box to the right of the search results. To get a short explanation based on your query, click on Tell Me More. This will show you simplified information, along with citable sources you can click on for more details. Also, when reading an article, clicking the WiseOne icon here on the right gives you the option to summarize that article. This will give you the key takeaways here at the top, with the summary below. Ask Anything, as it says, will let you ask a question. And Explore will give you additional sources based on that same topic. WordTune is an artificial intelligence-powered writing tool that suggests ways to make your writing clearer and more compelling. It's compatible with several platforms including Gmail, Google Docs, Facebook, the web versions of Outlook and WhatsApp, and a whole lot more. Here's how it works. After writing any phrase, highlight the entire phrase and select the WordTune icon. It'll now offer you several alternatives. To change to any of the other phrases that are suggested, click on the phrase. We've reached the end. Here's a recap of all 55 of the Chrome extensions mentioned in this video. For those of you that don't know, Chrome extensions can be used with other Chromium-based browsers as well, including Bing from Microsoft, Vivaldi, Opera, the Brave browser, and many others. In addition, many of the extensions mentioned are also available for Firefox, which is a fine browser in its own right. Thanks for watching. If this video was useful for you, give it a thumbs up and share with others. If you know of any Chrome extensions that could help people in their lives, let us know about them in the comments. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe and click the bell for more Chrome extension videos and other tech-related stuff.